They'll be calling you a radical. The frogs have been boiled nicely, huh? You've been boiled nicely. My phone started to light up last night. That's the lightnings right there, taking off and flying. So my phone lit up like mad. This post-ignorance army of mine going crazy from Los Angeles to San Diego, even at Moss Landing in the Central Coast. Kevin, the local news played a piece off Fukushima. And know this, our army is so all over everything, you know, and I'm like, really? Yeah, local news. The frogs have been boiled nicely. You know, I was talking to my youngest daughters. My oldest girls always believed in me on this whole Fukushima thing, but my youngest ones, you know, they're like, they thought I was crazy. I'll quote Noam Chomsky right to my face. Kevin, even I thought you were crazy at first. You're not crazy. You know, it was obvious. How you think about it? People say they don't know, they didn't know. Bullshit. I mean, it's just how postured and Orwellian groomed this United States. Because I travel abroad, and I've been in Europe, and they don't think like we think. You know, especially in Austria, in Denmark. You know, I'm thinking about going to London for the Million Mass March. Thinking about it. I love those activists over there. So, look. I want to get into the whole Oliver Stone. He's at Oxford. I want to get into the whole Julian Assange. Look, the early days, people know me and know this activism career of mine in the early days. I mean, I've been hammering away at this social inequality forever when I was the professor, everything that I did. So, the gig was for the 100th anniversary of the Shirtwaist Fire. March 20, we knew it was right. So I spent that winter in New York, off and on, at Washington Square. We had a small, incredible group, you know, organized through this YouTube site. But then Fukushima happened 2 weeks in front of that. And I went crazy, and of course, you know, I got leukemia shortly thereafter. The Light the Night Walk will be my 5-year mark, and Light the Night, I'll give a little speech at Sugar House Saturday. Whoa. So let's talk about this social engineering, this social manufacturing they've pulled on you. You know, people are that gone. They're postured and fucking groomed. And look, it's simple, the shiny ball. And I want to talk into the Alex Jones dynamic today. Now, Alex Jones has been asked twice, point blank, on his show. You can look it up. Why will you refuse to have Kevin Blanch on your show? And he's danced. I mean, do I think that he's CIA propped up shiny ball stuff? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but because he's done so much good work on Fukushima. Now, Roger and me on Balco, we know how people get co-op. Now, Julian Assange, come on, please. He's got nothing. He never had nothing. It's like Oliver Stone and Laura. Come on, I just Google Laura. That's all I want you to do is Google Laura, the darling of the Whitney, the darling of freaking Sundance right here. We know Robert Redford. I've been Redford's face so many times. Sundance Film Festival was CIA co-opted a long fucking time ago. It's unarguable. They don't even freaking review. You submit your stuff, it's a fucking scan. Put this in your fucking film festival, Redford. Fucking rat. Oh, he's a fucking rat. So what do? They throw out the shiny ball narrative. Now, I've been screaming this the whole time. They did this on the Hillary emails. Now, remember, look, we didn't get fooled by Obama. He betrayed us. Oh, of course, despite that. No, look. Now, let's go back 8 years to this scumbag. We had such a gutful of this lying, fake, fucking Colin Powell lying to the UN, the whole war lie. It was heartbreaking to watch this country go down this fucking Bush steals the election, the whole lie. We looked at, the voters were smart. We weren't stupid. Obama had voted against the wars as the junior senator. One of the very few, he'd voted against them. Hillary voted for him. We've been on to Hillary's fucking shenanigans since she was at Yale. Fuck, we never voted for that. We know what the scum. Now she's coming out saying she wanted a drone. It's being reported that she wanted to drone Julian Assange, called him a soft target. Now, he's appeared with Megyn Kelly. He's appeared with Andy Vandy, on CNN. Anderson Vanderbilt, the public be damned. He's jumped ships. That's what they do. They switch uniforms. It's like, come on. So you got Snowden hands the chip to Laura. Just Google Laura. Google who her dad is. Yeah, the people that killed Aaron Swartz. Now the whole thing is, you can call me crazy, but it's all Fukushima. This whole thing's the cover of. Snowden was in Japan, said he was working to wire infrastructure, comes home right before the pole swinger. Then why we know for a fact it was being covered up. Why? You could plagiarize me, you could take everything from me. Just like the Million Mass March, I lead the inaugural speech, organize the fucking. I'm the guy who set up the police escort, the whole thing. You know, the real anonymous. Come on. When we were in New York last year, wow. I mean, the powerhouses that exist in London. I mean, they're out there, but look, they circled the wagons. I mean, so they throw out the shiny box. Look how they play the fucking alternative media. Look how they've played. They do it to me. They find these fucking idiot fucking rats and trolls that are willing to commit fucking crimes, throw them some chump change. Look what they did on the Hillary. I was screaming the whole time. I had the Hillary emails. I knew what they were right off the get. Your Honor, can we play back the fucking tape? I said they're all cover up of Fukushima. They're cover. So they throw out the fucking narrative, the shiny ball, fucking Rover, go get the fucking stick on fucking Benghazi. Now, Alex Jones play? Was he played? I don't know, but when I watched that thing at the fucking RNC convention with him and fucking Cenk, we know Cenk's a fucking moron. I mean, this guy reported that they were shitting themselves on the ray gun and pushing fucking foam. Now, we're waiting for that ruling to come down. You know, I've been screaming my head off the whole time. So, Joy-san's got shit. I mean, they just dangle it in front of your face. Greenwald. I asked Greenwald right over here at the fucking U. He looked like I never seen a guy's hair stand up. He literally ran from me at the U when he spoke. I asked about Fukushima and he literally ran. So I've asked Snowden about Fukushima, point blank, because I'm tied to the Eccles Foundation. You know, it's like our lives. I mean, it's amazing to me how you've been boiled so grotesquely that you're willing to lay down 30, 40 years of your fucking lives, all of you now, for what? For your dogma? For this lie? The drought, the Great Western Drought, which is the Great Salt Lake. I'll be heading out to the jetty. As you know, this is the time of year I document the jetty. The only video ever shot of the jetty at its original form. You know, I was out there when Smithson freaking was out there. You know, those are my family that build it. You know, Grant Busenbark, fucking Bob Phillips, you know, my dad, Dwayne Blanche, fucking Abraham Hunsaker the Force, my grandfather. You know, my uncle at the Ogden Clinic, one of the guys who invented bypass surgery, that genius that he was, saved my life from the grave. This is story in place and time. You know, you want to go in denial about it. You know, they just play these guys. The sun's fucking playing you now. You know, held up, you know. Did they play snow? Fuck, they knew they had a mole. They circled the fucking wagons. He hands it to Lauren Greenwald, please. The Guardian? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, fucking, let's stand at Sundance. Let's get a fucking Oscar in our grass skirt. Fucking Laura the fucking pole swinger. I mean, let's get real. I said this is the head of the snake because it kills rich people too. And the pyramid will flip on this. This is the issue. It's going to take this pyramid down. And all real anonymous, all hands on deck. You know, we know that the herd is fucking co-opted and turned it into a fairy tale, but we have a big herd now. That's good. You know, let's lead them. Let's lead them in the right. And I want to say this lastly about everybody geeking up about, when I think about my activism and I stay with my grassroots and my purity, you know, and I used to turn down interviews like crazy, and then I did a lot of interviews, and then, you know how they've played me. I mean, they've attacked a guy full of, I mean, every which way but fucking loose. So, another CIA rat. Malcolm X. I always go back to Malcolm X. And I always go back to when he went to Mecca. And he says, I saw blonde-haired, blue-eyed Muslims at Mecca, and that's when I knew I'd been played. I'd been race-baited, I'd been religious-baited. He stood on purity. He knew he was going to be killed. He did it anyway. I've never thought that was a CIA hit, but they just play him. I mean, they were glad they killed him. He wasn't a fucking violent guy. He was an intellectual. Look how they've turned it. And then I go back to Dorothy Day. Every time I get freaking nervous about my activism, my life, my path, and thinking people think I'm crazy, the whole fucking 9 yards, you know, my art, you know, keeping protected. I always go back to her. And I just watch a little clip of her, or I'll read something she said, and I become very emotional, and I become very strong. I become very strong. All I have to do is listen to that woman speak. She was the purity. She was the bar. I mean, that's what we have to be. This is, you know, I rely on a little bit of money from donations, but, you know, I have to have it. You know, I got a little few bills to pay and everything. And Million Mass March, I don't know if I'll go to D.C., you know, this year. Maybe go to London. I don't know. But, you know, waiting for the Reagan trial, the thing. We've got the collapse going on. And so California, 2,030 days. So the Great Salt Lake's at its lowest level in history, and again, Cassandra, like Kevin Blanche said, it's going to happen, the molded grapes of wrath. The fucking Great Western Drought and all the tries is Fukushima. Livermore's own words on day 1000, Heather and I out there on Thanksgiving. You think that was creepy and scary out there? Oh my God. You know, when I had to sneak out of fucking Geneva, oh my God. You can ask Bravad in Vienna how scary it was. I was at Freedom Eisenblower's fucking house on the 200th anniversary of freaking Waterloo. Wow. It's a whole nother animal over there to the activists. This path and this fucking journey. Look what I've put up with and look what I've done. And people that have gone at me and attacked me. Livermore says inside Livermore, bringing star power to Earth. They brought star power to Earth. The sun can give you cancer from 93 million miles away. No color on the trees this year. Driest, hottest summer. The Great Western Drought is Fukushima. The salmon go to sea for 5 years. The greatest year-over-year collapse in history. The greatest event in human history. You in California, you stand on that beach and you look across. That red sun they created at Fukushima, Japan, that's exactly what it is. It's only 6,500 miles away from you. That's it. Your neighbor. The jet stream moves left to right. The whole Allison McFarlane MIT cover-up, all roads lead to MIT, the head of the snake, and Cal Berkeley. Rosemary's Baby, Rockefeller's Baby, no, Russell's fucking baby. You know, books, I haven't had time. I mean, this has been too acute. I told all this from day fucking one. You didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to listen to it. You called me crazy. You hired people to attack me. You went after me. I fucking, you know. Wow. The frogs have been boiled nicely. Willing to lay down your fucking life. They're the greatest fucking catastrophe in human history, called Fukushima. As obvious as the fucking scars across my face. You think I was born with these scars across my face? It took years protesting in this violent place. My place and time, our place and time. It's being reported now. What do? Huh? We call out these fucking players. We call out these fucking players. Marie Antoinette stood on the White House lawn. Let them eat yellow cake. Marie Antoinette, Teresa Marie's baby. That little Vienna girl, she never said it. Old Barry said it. Good team player. These presidential politics ain't going to do anything for us. We have 350 million people, not one activist, and get in these people's face and ask them. Oh, I do. I've done it. Fucking, it's all over YouTube. They squashed my accounts. They fucking attacked me. They cloned my accounts when I was in fucking Europe. Put out emails. These emails that these trolls have put out that I supposedly went after somebody in Canada, blah, blah, are totally manufactured. I never put those up. They're able to do anything to me. Attack me. What a journey. What a fucking walk. I don't know how I've lived through it, but I'm coming up on that date. Anybody wants to go out to the jetty with tomorrow, give me a call. We'll get up there tomorrow and we'll document. The lake's the lowest, that's it. That's it, fucking Fremont. I live out by that. It's Antelope. You can walk Antelope Island. It's the lowest in its history. So, nothing to see. Yeah, tell that to your neighbor, your friend, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your fucking child who died of cancer in the last 5 years. You know, everybody's on the fucking winning team. Everybody goes along. Dog, my Julian Assange's a fucking fraud now. I mean, well, he went on CNN. They got to him. That's simply what they do. The marine biologists going to try this. They're going to try to fucking just change jerseys at the fucking 2-minute warning when they're down by fucking 5,000. Ain't going to fucking work. Ain't going to work. Snowden got played. Oliver Stone, Laura Greenwald, fuck, please. Here, Rover. We're going to wave this in front of your fucking nose for 3 years. They got nothing. They never had fucking nothing. They never intended. They threw a little bit of shiny ball fucking shit out. Go get the fucking shiny ball, Rover. You've been hit by, you've been smacked by a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Annette. Annie. She died last week of cancer. Solonica. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been smacked by a smooth fucking criminal. But they fucking killed themselves this time. Stand